Hey, good morning. It's Friday, November 29th, and we're going to try and solve today's New York Times crossword puzzle. Light in here is kind of weird today. I don't know. I'm going to turn this off. That's all right. Better? I don't know. Anyways, it's the day after Thanksgiving. I hope you had a good day, ate and drank too much. I did, and it also turned out to be like an exceptionally good ski day. It's been the best November skiing I can ever remember in nearly 20 years of living here. And so that's awesome. And let's see. Yeah, gonna go skiing again today, but not till later because it's cold out. Enjoying a nice leisurely holiday week and hope you are too. Today's puzzle is constructed by Willa Angel Chen Miller, who is already annoying me by providing 4 of her names. It's too many names. Sorry, you can get away with 3. 4 is too many. Pick your 3 faves. But she's supported by Matthew Stock, whose name we've seen plenty in the byline here. And so hopefully he keeps Willa Angel Chen Miller in check. It's Friday. We're expecting a themeless. We're hoping it's tough. Yesterday, the more I thought about yesterday's puzzle, the more I liked it. So I don't know, whatever that's worth. Anywho, let's do it. More terms of service. Like, is anyone reading these things? My goodness. All right, let's do it. Interesting. Very long 1A. This is not what I was expecting. Never mind. Okay. Hospital care providers. Well, those are probably just registered nurses. Question that can't possibly be answered, no. Interesting. Solid is to glace or gloss, as liquid is to what? That's a very weird clue. I don't get it at all. A Bond's theme song that won an Academy Award in 2022. Is it Die Another? No. Fender product. An amp. Like Fender Stratocaster. Water bottle confiscator is the TSA. Merely. Chemistry research centers. Chemistry research centers. Nuclei? No. Nuclei? Unchanged. Same. Light lager variety. Light lager variety. Pilsner? Anti-apartheid activist Allen, I don't know, makes into a soft fabric as wool. I don't know. Mohawk culture. Well, that's not Mohawk like the Native Americans. That's Mohawk like punk rockers hairstyle. Number of U.S. states starting with B. With B. Interesting. I mean, I'm just trying to count the letters here, so like could be 4 or 5 is going to be my guess. I don't think it's 9, which would be the next highest. So, oh, capital. Moving on. Mystic associated with the Dead Sea Scrolls. Mystic. Ghastly. Certain lifelike sculpture. Uh-oh. Well, we're not doing very well here. Gathered together. Like amass or herd or gather together. Might be down for a ski trip. Fill up. Well, that's Sate. Sully's Mars. Big name in water filters is Brita. Where burnt offerings are placed. Is that an altar? Here review. Warhead. Anti-war. Anti-war, maybe. Ransacked. Is that like looted? Salary, yeah. Looted. One's receiving free room and board. Bit of wit. The blank of the starfish. The arc of the starfish. The age of the starfish. Illustrative example. Coastal waterway. Is that a RIA? Facing big trouble. Coin with cherry blossom. Oh, it's a yen. Okay. Just about done. So, pretty bad. 402. That was a fast first pass, which thank goodness, because we didn't get much done. So we're going to hope that these downs treat us nice. U.S. state capital with the highest altitude. Interesting. The highest altitude, 7,200 feet. I mean, it's not Alaska, because that doesn't fit. It's not Hawaii, because that doesn't fit. Oregon, Washington, like Arizona. U.S. state capital with the highest altitude. Oh. I need the name of the capital, not the state, idiot. XXX in a way. Goes for. Goes for. Good Lord, I don't know that one. Napoleon's is found at Paris's Hotel des Invalides. Napoleon's put on deck. Like, what? Polite gesture of acknowledgement. Something indicated with index and middle fingers. Like a size. The index and middle. Oh, piece? Wait. Like 2? I don't. Analogous, like akin. Begin a hole. Dig up. One whose hard work is showing. That's a realtor. Skeptics retort, name one. Lying face up. Lord, I hate this puzzle. World capital at roughly the same latitude as Montevideo. So, like, world capital. It's not like Lima, Peru, is it? I bet it is. And that this is all. Does not be nuclei, though? Lima, Peru? No, because that can't be an M. Oh, none is the answer. So nuclei. What is this? Canberra, Australia. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm going to Australia in January, so. Not going to go to Canberra, though. Protein source in a hearty meal. Something meat. So maybe same is wrong. Protein source in a hearty meal. Something meat. Cogsworth's compatriot. Bump in the road is a snag. Boy, if I can get this one done, I'm going to be real happy about it. Clothing fastener. Is that like a... Branded coffee pot is a Kona? Ghastly. Macabre. And that's K-cup is the answer. I really am deeply offended that people use these things. If you are one of these people who can't figure out how to just like make coffee without using individual plastic waste for every single cup of coffee, like, that is not okay. It's not okay. Sorry. I don't often do like rants about stuff, but K-cups drive me nuts. Script directive. Well, it's probably like Zoom, right? Like most practitioners of Druidism, maybe Arab. Is this something figure? Lifelike sculpture figure. Let's say it's Arab. Piece of a children's book. Is it a flap? Could that be right? Burn unit. Burn unit. Hassock. What the heck is a hassock? Hammock? They might be down for a ski trip. Parkas. Down parkas. I like that one. Sauteed and simmered Japanese dish. I don't know. Made harmonious, attuned. Simply divine. Hit podcast is Serial. Serial was one of the most disappointing things ever. It was like left us hanging bad. Gather some intel. Is that like recon? Passed in a flash. Ran by. Half of a noted arcade pair. Go a few rounds is to spar. So what is this? RAs. Okay, that makes sense. Resident advisors. Geographical feature, sometimes named for a color. Stray. Chalcosinite. Woof. 11 minutes, and we've got a lot of work to do here. This is not good. Never mind. Like, I figured it out. Like, don't worry about it. Never mind. Question that can't possibly be answered no. Bond theme song. I mean, what? I can't even. I have no idea what the Bond movies that came out after. What, like Skyfall? Merely. Unchanged. Light lager variety. Like, is it a Pilsner? Be Lumiere, is that right? Pils. Allen. I think fits up as supine. Supine. Allen. I have no idea. Makes into a soft fabric as wool. It's got to end in an S, right? Mystic, associated with the Dead Sea Scrolls. Like, I don't know if the zoom is right, but it kind of feels right. And this has to be a figure. Is it a bio figure? Gather together. This feels like a flap. Piece of a children's book is a flap. Gather together. I don't know, man. A bit of wit is a pun. Illustrative example. Oh, something point. Something point. Illustrative example is a coastal waterway facing big trouble on over a barrel. Saintly. Okay. Dude, what? Just about done. Nearly ready. Okay, well, got that bottom filled in a little bit. U.S. state capital with the highest altitude. This one's really making me angry. Like, I should know this. I mean, what could this be? What are the capitals? Like Juneau is the capital of Alaska, right? Um, Hawaii is Honolulu. Uh, Helena, Montana, Boise, um, Portland. No, like what is this? With the highest altitude, XXX in a way. Kiss something goes for. It feels like that's going to end in an S. I'm just grasping at straws here. Hate this one. Like, who knows the answer to that? Napoleon's is found at Paris's Hotel des Invalides. Napoleon's hat is the only thing I can think of, but Napoleon's room. They give him a room? Merely. Put on deck. Oh, this is a hat tip. Like gesture of acknowledgement. Merely. Merely. Something indicated with index and middle fingers. Like, two. Or. Oh, are you awake? Okay, well, we got that. Never mind. Something that. Or. In a hole. Hole. It's got to be something up, right? Begin a hole. All right, I'm gonna go back to here. I'm in the highest altitude. Like 7,200 is quite high. I'm gonna feel so dumb when I get it. XXX in a way. It's for. I mean, room, maybe. Put on deck. Something up. Nearly. That's gonna be just butt. So it's not. Oh, tomb. Ugh. Duh. Put on deck. Like, put on deck. No time to die. Ugh. All right. Moving back this way. U.S. state capital, the highest altitude. Like San something. Ugh. The highest altitude. I don't know. XXX. Crosses. Crosses. Goes for. Put on deck. Do up. Then this can't be right. Put on deck. Like Cue up. Never mind. Scratch that. Okay. Oof. Am I San Jose? Like, is it San Jose? Is that a capital? No, it's Sacramento. Crosses. Those four. Those four. I mean, as is. A retain. Oh, retails. There we go. Makes into soft fabric as wool. Oh my god, it's Santa Fe. I mean, I've been to Santa Fe like a bunch of times. Yuck. Buh. This might be slab meat. Whatever. Clothing fastener is a. This doesn't, like, what is this? Clothing fastener. It's not a. I kind of made a bio figure. I could be wrong, and Zoom could be wrong. So what would this be? Certain lifelike sculpture. Oh, and this might not be slab meat. I mean, protein source. Clothing fastener. It's not a snap. Script directive. Like, it could be Zoom. Burn unit. Oh, calorie. Burn calories. Gather together. Oh, Ottoman. Ottoman Empire. Half of a noted. Oh, Dave and Buster's. Okay. Geographical feature, sometimes named for color. Case in point. All right. Mystic associated with the Dead Sea Scrolls. Like, I have no idea who that is. Certain lifelike sculpture. Or what you might call Lumiere. Gather together. Like, convene. It's a children's book. Could this not be figure? This can't be right. Source in a hearty meal, like slop meat. I mean, it's got to be meat, right? Gather together. Cling fastener feels like a snap. Gather together. Compare. Compile. Script. Directive. Trim. Script directive. Piece of a children's book. Like, feels like, I mean, what else could it be? Flap, clap. Flap or clap, right? So it's got to be a flap. So the script directive, like Script directive, like, what is Mars? That could be TARS. Script directive, like edit. Edit, like, not slab meat. Bad figure, bod figure. Clothing fastener is a stop. No. Oh my goodness. What is the mystic associated with the Dead Sea Scrolls? I have absolutely no idea. I mean, is the script, like, edit isn't the script directive, right? Edit, script directive. Script directive. Exit. Box figure. Wax. Stew meat. Good Lord. So Fells was Felts. Ah, I guess that makes sense. Like felt, like a pool table. This area though is tough. Wax figure. Oof. Yeah. I mean, I guess I should have gotten that. I have been to Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Have a picture of me and David Bowie when I was 7. So that's pretty cool. That was tough. I wanted a tough, themeless puzzle, and I got it. If I could do it over again, I might scratch that request, but I am officially awake now. So let's have a look. Scratch that. R ends. Are you awake? Question that can't possibly be answered no. I mean, I kind of hate that. Like, ask me the question, are you awake? No. Right? So the answer was no. It doesn't mean it was accurate, but you can certainly answer that question in the non-affirmative. Solid is to, so ice is a solid, water is a liquid in French. Hate it. No Time to Die. I should have gotten that. This was a tough corner. I like these. The stack of long answers was challenging. Amp. I mean, I'm wearing a hat that says the amp, for gosh sakes. So big fan of that one. Water bottle confiscator. TSA. Hate those guys. But nuclei. I like this one. Chemistry Research Centers. I thought that was well clued. As is Pilsner. Not my favorite type of beer. Alan Payton. Come on. I'm just going to start counting tough names. Alan Payton being one of them. Feltz, Punk, None. Like, what? Is this like you have to have read the Old Testament to like know this or something? I mean, the Dead Sea Scrolls are like related to that or something, right? Literally, that's how little I know about it. I don't have any idea what that is. I've never heard that word, Essene, and I hate it. Ghastly is macabre. Wax figure I should have gotten, but that was tough. And Lumiere. Is he like the candle? I'm figuring. I'm guessing. Compile, parkas, let's go skiing, yay. Sate, Tars instead of Mars. This has come up before. What are you going to do? Like, Mars works pretty well there. Brita, big fan of those. Alter, Peer, Anti-War. Looted, RAs. We have RNs and RAs. Pun, Arm. The arm of the starfish, I guess. Case in point, Ria, over a barrel. Yen, nearly ready. Santa Fe, New Mexico. I'm very mad at myself for not getting that one. Crosses, retails. Ai Que Arma. I don't know how a name like that makes it into the New York Times crossword puzzle. Like, if you can't make a construction that excludes super specific name fill like that, then it doesn't belong. I don't know. Not a fan. Same with Kinpira. Like, what? Come on. Napoleon's Tomb, Q up, hat tip, two, had, akin, T up, Q up, and then T up. Those are like the same thing. Realtor, name one, supine, Canberra. Basically, Sydney and Melbourne couldn't agree on who should be the capital of Australia, so they settled on a worse third option, and no one's happy. Stew meat. Yes, that is right. Lumiere, snag, snap, K-cup. I've already gone on my K-cup rant. I apologize if I offended you with that. I hope that I hope that I was mild enough in my rant. Exit, Arab, flap, calorie, Ottoman, Kinpira. Come on, man. Attune, saintly, salary, cereal, recon, ran by, Dave, as in Dave and Buster's, spar, sea, air, and ore. So, I'll be honest, I was not feeling very confident about this for most of the time, and then this area here really hung me up. Slab meat? Like, what is that? I don't know. Stew meat makes more sense. It was tough. It was themeless. There were some clues that I did very much enjoy, but overall, I thought this one was really reaching, and there's too much bad fill in here. There's too many things that I'm just like IE, Essene, Kinpira, all those. Like, none of those should be in this puzzle, I don't think. Alan Payton, I've never heard of that person. It's not that I don't support his work, but like, anti-apartheid activist Alan, does that mean that like 30 years ago he was a big name along with Nelson Mandela, and that like anyone who wasn't alive reading the news 30 years ago is going to be SOL on this one? I don't know. Seems tough. But hey, we didn't come here for an easy puzzle. We came here for a hard Friday puzzle. We're not solving Mondays. We're solving Fridays. So we got what we came for. Case in point. That's about it. Please click the like button. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. That would be awesome. I don't know. My weekend, I'm like peppering in like 10 hours of work into the rest of the weekend. So pretty wide open. Gonna ski, gonna enjoy myself, and kick it back into high gear next week when we get through the holiday. So I don't know. I'd say there's a decent chance you get another live solve from me, although it would probably have to be tomorrow because I'm not trying to do another Sunday 2 weeks in a row. But yeah, like, subscribe, and most importantly, please do me a favor and tune in again next time for another solve of the New York Times crossword. Thanks. Bye.